Good day to you guys. Welcome to Daily Talk. My name is Gregory Ray. I'm your host, right? All right, too easy. So today I'm going to cover a multitude of topics. It's going to all relate. So what I want to do first is I want to tell you about this great program called Toastmasters. I've been there one time, but I've learned so much during that one time. I'm actually going to become a member, and I'm going to shout out to the person that actually put me on the Toastmasters here in a little bit. So Toastmasters told me to just lighten the mood first before you get into today's tasks and activities. So I'm going to start with this. You ever wonder, maybe it's just me, but did you ever wonder why the back of your air stinks? Like, it's always exposed to nature. Air flows through there. Is it because the flap, constricts the airflow to a certain degree that when you wipe back there, it got a funky smell? So, I know it's not me. So I know that a lot of you can relate to that because you've had air funk before. So just think on that. Now on to today's task and activity. Like I said, Toastmasters taught me how to bring a little humor and also be direct and be forthcoming with your message. So that's what I want to do to you today. So I actually want to give a shout out first to my guy, Rayshawn. Real Talk with Rayshawn. That's his podcast. That's his daily talk show. You should go ahead and follow him because he's be saying some real stuff over there. Like I said in the title, Real Talk with Rayshawn. So he put up a post this morning that said, "Emotions drive ignorance." And that's where I'm going to be coming from in my next topics about Charlottesville, the practice in Charlottesville. So when you get so emotional, you don't think rationally. You don't think with the whole part of your brain. You only think with what you can do for that moment right then and there. You don't think about people that you're about to affect with your choices you make in life. You don't think about the way it's going to affect you later on in life. You're only thinking about that moment and trying to get revenge on that moment, which that's not how life is supposed to roll out. Yes, things come, things happen, spirit of the moment, spirit of time. At the same time, though, you got control over your life and how you can conduct business. You have control over every aspect of everything in your life, from your kids to your job to everything. Now, granted, some people do at times have that particular second where you will allow them to affect who you are and what you're thinking that day. Case in point, if you agree at Walmart, you're so happy, chippery, happy-go-lucky. But it just takes that one person to be like, you be like, hey, whatever. I might screw you or whatever. That, if you're not strong within your own self, that one particular person can change your whole mood for the rest of the day. You shouldn't allow that to happen. So, on to the Charlottesville crisis. It took me a long time to make this post because I didn't want to think it rationally. I didn't want to think, like I said, with my emotions. I didn't want to post nothing with my emotions. I wanted to get some clear, concise instructions, some clear, concise points about what transpired. So yes, it was white supremacists. Yes, it was KKK. And on the other side, there was protesters because they was going to take down a Confederate statue. Granted, that's why a lot of people roll in to help, protest that. Another group of people went in to protest while they were protesting, and someone ultimately took a car and made it into a weapon, taking the life of a young lady. I don't condone any type of violence. I don't condone any of that. But I say that to say this. We as a people must come together. We as a people must unite. We as a people, we all have one thing in common. We all are fighting one thing, and that's hatred. That's bigotry. it happens on both sides. I agree with Donald Trump to a certain extent. It happens on both sides. So, but Black Lives Matter and KKK and white supremacists don't have nothing to do with each other. That's my opinion. Like, it has nothing to do with each other. This is just me, opinion based. This is my talk show, opinion based. If you have any opinions, you can go ahead and relate them to me. They don't have nothing to do with each other. You know, we stood up. We as a black people stood up for the fact that we was tired of inequality. We're tired of police brutality and all of that, which it hasn't stopped and it's not going to stop for the foreseeable future, as I know, because that's just where we are right now. We fought and fought and fought to get to where we are right now, and we still have to continue to fight. Why? Because we wasn't even supposed to be here. We was brought here. I think, but we did have people here. No, that's another subject for another day. Let me stay on course. So, as I stated, the Charlottesville crisis came out of nowhere. But that's the thing. You never know what somebody's thinking on a day-to-day basis. So you have to cover yourself. You don't want to live sheltered, because if you live sheltered, you won't be able to enjoy the fruits of our labor. We won't be able to enjoy life and all that beholds, because we always have to constantly look over our shoulder to see if somebody want to come and do us harm. That's the wrong answer, guys. It really is. So I don't condone violence. I strongly condemn this Charlottesville crisis and the bigotry, the KKK, the white supremacist groups, or what have you. I condemn all of it. So that's where my stance is, and I'm gonna leave it right there because I don't want my emotions to get involved and take me off course into a whole nother arena. So, which brings me to my last point. I have been getting a lot of great feedback from you, my audience, as to what I can do to improve my craft. I have been getting a lot of great feedback. One of the feedbacks from Lisa Shabbat. So she said, I need to make my videos longer. I capture you guys' your attention, but then I cut the video off. I cut it short. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to research my topics. I'm going to do my homework, and then I'm going to present it to you in a fashion that we both can understand. I owe that to you. If you're following me, if you are saying that you believe in me, then I should give you something to believe in. So I want to bring one more thing. Hold on. Like I said, this is Toastmasters. I got this pamphlet book from them. On this, it says "Leading with Love: The bottom line corporate leadership." So Toastmasters is a great program, guys. You know, I can see myself growing with that program. I'm about to actually go back to a meeting. I think I have a meeting either Tuesday coming or Thursday coming. But I will be in the place. I will become a member because from that time, I just stood up one time. So I'm gonna leave you with this here. I went to the meeting. It was on the military post, and my commander told the people to get me up there to talk. And I had to talk on a random topic. What would I do with $1 million if I was to win the lottery? So that took me by surprise. Like, if I don't feel prepared, if I don't feel like I have something to say, then I don't say it. It takes me a long time to do videos because I feel like I don't have nothing to say, or I feel like I'm just going to be repeating myself, and I'm not prepared for today's task and activity, today's topic. So that's why I haven't been posting, because I've been doing my due diligence, my studies, and getting my homework up. So it's what I would do if I was to win $1 million. So I stood there and think. I started elaborating, and I shut down because I didn't know what else to say. So as I think of it, and as I said to them, I would do this. I would help my family out. Me and my family would go to an exotic place to just unwind because we've been through a whole lot as a family. We lost two. We lost a numerous amount of people, but there's the two pillars, the two lady pillars of the family, which is my mother, Dorothy Ray, and my grandmother, Essie Bennett. We lost them. So we, as a whole entire family, we are so divided right now. I would take us on an exotic trip to let us unwind, to let us, just do what we have to do. Just unwind and just have fun. I'll throw them some cash. I'll take some cash. We'll just go on a cruise to different islands and just have a whole lot of fun because we need that. And thank you for joining me, Lakeisha Brown. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate your support. So that's what I would do. And then I would invest in myself and my family and what I hold here near and dear to my heart. That's what I would do again. So that's my spiel for today. Thank you for attending Daily Talk with Ray. This is me, Gregory Ray. I'm going to end this on everything. I'm going to end this on all the rest of my posts. I'm not flawed. I'm not perfect. I'm very flawed. I'm not coming from a place of perfection. I'm not coming from a place where I feel like I could just sit up here and tell you guys what to do and feel like you could just look at me and think I'm an angel or something. No, I'm not an angel. I have flaws. I've done a lot of bad things in my life. But I'm trying to correct. Rome wasn't built in a day. The earth wasn't built in a day. And neither are you. If you're trying to make yourself into a better person, it's not going to happen overnight. It takes steps and steps and steps. Like, there's a destination, and there's many ways to get to that destination. It's up to you which road you take. At the same time, though, if you still have your eyes on the prize, you will get there eventually. Now, I want to leave that with you. Keep your eyes on your destination from which you want to go to, and then go there. Okay? Do me that favor. Until I see you again, Godspeed, God bless, believe in yourself, because sometimes yourself is all you have left. Thank you and have a good day. I really appreciate you for joining me. Thank you.